Wash your backs. Morning, ladies. Della.
Thank you, Junie.
Miss Fiona.
Thanks.
He's some fun piece of work.
Fiona.
Eggs are cold.
Oh, let out. They're hot out of the pan. What do you expect me to do, mister? Put them back in the chicken?
Give a damn what you do, woman. I ain't eating them.
Well, now, that ain't my problem, is it?
Hell, it ain't. You murdering son of a bitch.
Settle down now, mister. What's this all about? You want to take it outside?
Get out of the way!
How'd you say you wanted your eggs?
Stop it! You're going to kill him!
On your feet.
Mr. Call, what kind of a man are you?
I kind of don't like bullets for breakfast.
Leave him be! Call! Back off! I said back off!
Gone back to bounty hunting, Cole? Or is this just a sporting occasion?
My lord. You practically took the man's head off. What were you trying to do? Distract him.
There's paper on him, all right. Looks like you got yourself a $20 reward coming. He's wanted down at Fort Benton for robbing a drug emporium.
You missed your chance to cash in on him, Austin. A lawman like yourself should have known he had a price on his head the minute he rode into town.
And I suppose you did.
I ran into his brother and him up the Dakotas about a year back. Had to put a cap on his brother. Got 100 for him.
Good day, gentlemen. So there's the vermin, is it? Nice work, Austin. It's good to see someone upholding the law in this town.
Of course, I'll have to fine you $10 for disturbing the peace. Then there's $5 for the good doctor services.
So all I get's $5?
Sorry. Administration fee.
Let this be a lesson, you heathen scum. The hand of justice is seen to the likes of you. Wouldn't you agree? Newt! got into him?
What's got into you is more like it. Can't you see I'm busy?
Oh. Pardon me, Sheriff Peale.
Mr. Call. Your actions were a bit excessive, don't you think?
What I do is none of your business.
But your public brutality is. If you insist on such behavior, I suggest you confine yourself to the other side of town.
Why would Call keep beating up on him after he had him whooped?
Because he was enjoying it, that's why. Sweat. I feel like I'm living with a wild animal under my roof. Even the other boarders are starting to complain.
Yeah, but he doesn't seem like the baddest sort.
Don't seem to have no woman of his own. I never see him come into Twyla's. Not so.
He's a lone wolf, all right.
Well, it's just as well.
I just pity the woman who finds his boots under her bed.
Don't tell me you're planning to...
Fiona, what do you want with Call? Just 'cause I'm a whore, it don't mean I don't appreciate a good challenge.
Your call, ain't you?
What of it?
You took out that drifter over at the hotel this morning, didn't you? Let me buy you a drink. Whiskey.
Yeah, I can pay for my own.
This is Call, fellow that busted up that drifter. Hey.
Looks like you mean to do some serious drinking.
Man's gotta have a pastime.
Care for some company?
Only got the one glass.
I don't mind sharing. White, what are you doing that for? You want to hurt yourself? I guess you do. Of course, you're so liquored up you wouldn't feel it anyway.
Spending the night with a whore is gonna change all that, I suppose.
What have you got against whores?
Nothing. My mother was a whore.
Wow. Looks like we got something in common after all.
I don't know what you got in mind, but you can forget it.
Hey, I don't hold with what folks say about you. I like to judge a man for myself.
You got no idea what kind of man I am.
That so? I think, under all that head busting and gun shooting, is a decent man. You keep riding on the road you're on, you're gonna wind up crowbait.
You ever kill a man? I mean, up close where you can see the light go out of his eyes. I have. I suppose killing folks who've got it coming to them is the only thing I'm good for.
Now, that's not true. I don't believe that, and neither do you.
Why don't you just stay the hell away from me?
You're gonna have to try harder than that.
I'll raise you. Where's your two?
He folds.
I had $3 riding on that hand.
I'm awfully sorry. Join me, won't you?
What the hell are you doing? Need I remind you that a whore was killed the other night?
I'm working on it. Relax. But I doubt whoever did it sticking around town waiting to get caught.
That is not the point, Sheriff Peale. Seeing women killed in the streets is not part of my vision for this town. At the very least, you could be out there giving the impression that the law is on top of this.
I'll shake a few bushes and see what turns up. But I don't know what you expect me to do.
Half the men in this town are guilty of something. Now, if you don't know how to use that badge, I will find someone who does.
Found her, didn't you? Services in the morning. What kind of bastard would do this?
She must have met all kinds.
Ain't that the truth? This country's hard enough on a woman alone. Men don't make it any easier. A couple of Twyla's girls bought pistols from me since this happened.
At least she's at rest now.
Such a tragedy. Truly horrendous.
More tonsils?
Heavens, no. I was referring to the murder of that prostitute. Fiona, wasn't it? Unfasten your shirt, please. Does Sheriff Peale have any idea how the poor woman died?
It would appear she was stabbed repeatedly.
Stabbed? How dreadful. Fiona was such a delightful flower of a girl.
Familiar with Twyla's ladies, are you, Doc?
Yes. Professionally, of course.
Of course.
Vicious crime like this is a scourge in the community. The whole town's all abuzz with idle speculation, rumors, gossip, that sort of thing.
Nothing like a bloody murder to get tongues wagging.
Are there any particular suspects?
Not yet. Probably one of her clients.
You think this is a crime of passion?
Makes as much sense as anything else. Holes and flame a man's desires, Doctor. Toy with them. Of course, that is what they get paid for, among other things.
Yes, well, it appears you have a touch of quinsy, inflamed tonsils, that sort of thing. I just received this ointment from a colleague from Boston.
What the hell is that?
Camphor, topical spirits.
Mule's manure. By the smell of it. Get it away from me.
Well, I guess I could suggest a hot bath.
Well, why didn't you suggest that in the first place?
Planting the whore, Unbob?
Yes, Sheriff. Come tomorrow. Women of the church auxiliary wouldn't have her in holy ground.
She was a friend of yours, wasn't she?
Well, everybody liked Miss Fiona.
Everybody with a silver dollar and half hour to spare.
Well, you shouldn't ought to speak ill of the dead, Sheriff.
I've been asking around town who was with her that day. Word is you were keeping company with her, that so?
Miss Fiona's a kind lady.
How kind, Unbob? Did she teach you the manly arts?
No, sir. It wasn't like that. She was teaching me to read and write. Wouldn't take no money or nothing.
Maybe you were expecting too much. You were sweet on her? Sure you didn't try and take advantage of her? She got you all lathered up. You threw a fit. Next thing you know...
No, sir. She was a nice lady, that's all. A nice lady.
Where were you that night? Don't lie to me. I'll know if you're lying.
I was in my room all by my lonesome.
You swear on a Bible? You don't want to burn in eternal damnation, do you, Unbob?
I swear. I never seen her after the book learning. I couldn't hurt Miss Fiona. Not ever.
I hope not. I surely do. I'll be watching you.
Well, Mr. Mosby, I thought a gentleman was supposed to rise when ladies enter a room.
Twyla, this had better be important.
What am I paying you protection money for when one of my girls can end up dead in the street?
Oh, well, my apologies. I'll have Sheriff Peale put a deputy under every bed.
This ain't no joke.
Tell him, Della.
I mean business, Mr. Mosby. Until that killer's caught, my girls are in danger.
Damn right we are.
And so long as they're in danger, I'm bolting my doors.
You can't be serious.
Damn right I am.
And what makes you think I would allow you to do something like that?
Ooh, listen, Mr. Mosby. Nobody controls me and my girls. And as of tonight, the men of Curtis Wells are gonna find this one cold and lonely little town.
That's right.
Less'n you see to it that Fiona's killer pays the piper. Come on, girls.
Well, shut the damn door at least.
Lose something, Call? Or bled like a stuck pig. Made a real mess. Don't you think it's kind of funny you're the one to find the dead whore? After all, you were drinking with her the night before. She got you, did she, Call?
You don't know nothing of it.
Word is you got blind drunk. Some men get to drinking, they start to see things. Dark things. And then they get to doing those things.
Sounds like the sort of man I keep clear of.
Failed in my vigil.
It's nearly 10 in the morning. You've been up all night again, haven't you?
I let my guard down and look what happened. That girl, that poor dead girl, is all my fault.
Stop it! Stop it!
Go get your sister and tell her to finish typesetting the second page. Go get Hannah.
You remember me?
If I owe you money, I ain't got it. If you owe me, cough it up.
You offered to buy me a drink the other night. I've got some questions.
Well, mister, there's few enough things in this old life a man has a choice in. And one of them's who he drinks with. You remember me now? Now that you mention it, you was in here the other night. You was with Fiona.
Was she with anyone else?
No, sir. You put away quite a belly full of whiskey, and then she left with you at closing time.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
I told you like it was. promise. All full of dust and just...
What's going on in there?
You sure we ain't been through a proper period of mourning yet?
Shut up, Della. She's not even in the ground yet, and this is a matter of principle.
Yeah, well, your principle's costing us plenty.
Excuse me, Mr. Call? May I have a word with you, please? You're investigating the murder of the prostitute, are you not?
About it.
What I have to tell you is in the utmost confidence. Fiona and I, that is to say, we had a private arrangement. You do appreciate what I mean by private, don't you?
You were poking her, is that it?
If you want to put it crudely. I'm afraid she might have been killed on her way here to see me.
Any idea who?
Well, no. I just thought it might help if you knew what.
But you're not man enough to show your face at a whorehouse when you want a piece of tail?
Please, lower your voice.
How do I know you didn't come looking for her? How do I know that you didn't catch her with somebody else and stick that knife in her back?
No. I could never. I preserve life, I don't take it. Not all of us are capable of killing.
Unbob. Easy now. You're under arrest.
What for?
Take him, boys.
How could you chuck Unbob in jail?
Well, unless I'm mistaken, it was Sheriff Peale who made the arrest.
You and I both know that nothing happens in this town unless you pull a string.
You flatter me. It's up to a judge now. I mean, if Unbob is innocent and can prove it, well, he's got nothing to worry about.
You have the wrong man in jail and the whole town knows it. You just want to keep your whorehouse open. Well, let me tell you something. In case you haven't noticed, Twyla's doors are still locked.
I will take that under advisement. Good day, Miss Shaw.
Please, Call. You gotta get me out of here. I can't stand to stay in a place like this. I can't stand it. I'll be good. I promise I'll be good.
Settle down, Unbob. Gonna get you out of here.
Sheriff Peale says he won't let me go unless I talk. I ain't done nothing but talk, and he still won't let me go.
You shut him the hell up. My head's about to come apart because of you.
Now you shut up. Stay out of it. They think you killed Fiona.
Well, I told him I didn't. I'd burn in hell if I told a lie.
You're not gonna burn in hell.
I didn't mean to keep it. I just put it in my pocket and forgot. I didn't mean to keep it.
Keep what?
The $20 double eagle he gave me for burying Miss Fiona.
Who?
I promised him I wouldn't tell.
Who, Unbob?
He said he wanted a proper Christian burial for her and the best coffin we had.
Now, I realize that secrets are sacred things. But I think just this once you could tell me. Just this once.
You promise you won't tell a single soul?
I promise. Tell me.
Gentlemen, Miss Twyla is open for business.
You can't do this. We're not receiving callers, gentlemen.
The only thing closed hereabouts is your mouth. Is that clear?
Just because you tossed poor Unbob in jail doesn't mean
Now,
that
listen,
you...
I'm only going to say this once. This establishment is open till I say otherwise. I won't be challenged on this. Do we have an understanding? Good. Now, remember, the next time you're thinking of locking your doors, that I can have a wagon load of harlots here from Great Falls before you can spit. It's funny, a good horse is hard to find around these parts, but whores, they're easily replaced.
Mr. Mosby, if another one of my girls gets hurt, I'll hold you personally responsible. Well, girls, we're open for business. Boys, welcome to Twyla's. Best sporting house west of the Missouri.
We could always bust him out.
And what good would that do? Turn Unbob into a wanted fugitive? Now, we both know who's responsible. The man is capable of anything.
You think Call had something to do with Fiona?
He found the body. Sheriff Peale was talking to him this morning like he had his suspicions.
Call may be a lot of things, but he's no woman killer.
Mattie, the man was blind drunk. How do you know what happened that night? Now, can you honestly tell me it never crossed your mind that Call might have done it?
That Fiona. She really got around, didn't she?
Don't you speak of her.
I made Unbob break his promise and told me you gave him $20 for the funeral.
Not for me, she'd be alive today.
You saying you killed her?
You also bear the burden of guilt.
I don't know what went on with you two. Just tell me what happened. Look, Austin's got Unbob locked up in that cell, waiting to get his neck stretched, lest you tell people the truth.
You killed her.
You don't know what you're talking about.
And I let my guard down in the dark of night, and you let the devil take me. My daughter's still here, you know. She's in the walls. She's in the curtains she made. She's in the floors she scrubbed.
You shut up about her.
You took my only daughter from me. And then you let her die.
You're crazy. Huh?
Can't even say her name, can you? Say it!
Did you feed my chickens? They get right pernickety if they don't get their feed on time. Especially Blackie and Rufus.
I'll see to it, Unbob.
What about Miss Fiona's funeral? Do you think Sheriff Peale let me go?
Forget it. Shouldn't be around the prisoners without me here. These are desperate men.
Unbob's no killer. He's got chickens he won't eat because he's too attached to them.
Well, he'll have to do till something better comes along. Until then, he'll have to stay where he is.
After the fire, I went into a dark place. somewhere inside myself. When I came into the light again, I knew what the Lord wanted me to do. I'm his watcher, his sentinel. But I should have seen it following you when you returned. You brought death back with you.
I did no such thing.
Then you saw Fiona. You knew the angels had smiled on her, just like Hannah.
What was going on with you and that whore? What'd she do to your head?
Not what you think. We committed no sin. She was kind and giving. She eased my pain. She helped me remember the days when Hannah was with us.
How? A play acting? Letting you pretend that she was still alive?
She brought her back to me in her way.
My Lord.
But you took her from me, just like you took Hannah.
No. No! 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 It wasn't me. Somebody must got a hold of my knife. Damn it, Josiah! Listen to me!
Tell it to your unholy master when you reach the gates of hell.
If you got the sand to pull that trigger, then do it. Do it!
That's what you want me to do, isn't it?
She still looks so pretty. Twyla always said she was the prettiest of us all.
I guess things must be kind of stirred up over there.
Well, what do you think? There's a killer out there ready to cut us up.
Della, how do you do it? Being with men like that?
Hell, I don't know. I never set out to be a whore. It just worked out that way. The sort of men who wanted me were never the marrying kind, so I figured I might as well get paid for it. It made me feel special in a funny kind of way. She was the best, though. Men come to her like bees to a blossom. All she had to do was just smile that smile, and the rest of us would just sit there and wait while she did the picking and choosing.
Guess I never thought of it that way.
The pretty ones never do. You don't have to. The rest of us, well, we have to fight over the scraps, don't we? Anyway, I've had it with this life. I'm moving on.
Any place in particular?
I've got a sister in Denver. Figure I'd hole up with her for a while. And if that don't work out, there's always a cat house looking for new blood.
Son of a bitch.
Stop it!
I didn't kill Fiona.
Stop!
God, I'm sorry.
You gotta listen to me, Josiah. I didn't kill Fiona, as God is my witness. Why can't you see that? You let my daughter die. No! Damn it! You knelt there. You watched it burn. You think. Remember, you were there. Josiah! Hannah is dead and gone. Don't. And there's nothing we can do to change that. Don't. We both loved her. And nothing could change that either. Sorry. I'm sorry.
What do you mean she took off?
What do you think I mean? She rode out of here on the stage about an hour ago.
She said something about a sister in Denver.
She's only got a brother, and he lives in Omaha.
You're never gonna catch up to her.
What the hell do you know about it?
It came back to me. It was Della.
My Lord, are you sure?
What the hell happened to you?
Had a run-in is all.
I best wire ahead to the next stop. We'll catch her there.
Austin, I can wait. I'd best see to your father. He's at your old house.
I knew you couldn't have done it. Let's bring Unbob and have us a drink.
I think I'll pass on the drink.
Suit yourself, Call. But I was gonna buy you one.
On second thought, I could use one. But just one. Easy now. Easy, girl. I'll take care of you.
How's the mare?
She took a bad step a while back.
Who'd have figured Della?
Not you.
Nope. My money was riding on you.
Sorry to disappoint you.
No matter. Would have been a strange thing, lynching my own brother-in-law.
You know, Austin, us being kin don't seem to amount to much anymore.
Even so, I got my sensibilities.
Next time, show some to Unbob.
This town wanted to see a man in jail. Mosby wanted to keep Twyla's open. Besides, I knew you'd turn yourself in before you'd let him swing.
You enjoy stirring the pot, Austin. What gives you the right to mess with people like you do?
This thing right here. And the sooner you learn to respect it, the better.
I don't know what you want from me, Austin.
I got to talking to my father. And the way I make it, he's lucky you didn't kill him.
How's he doing?
He's sleeping. First time since I don't know how long. I don't know what goes on in his head anymore. Ever since, well, he just don't think like regular folks. That's all.
Just leave him be. He'll come around soon enough. A man's pain is a personal thing.
Hi, Della. Hey. Oh, Twyla says we're charging 2 bits for whiskey now.
Gonna strip them cowboys of everything tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's your laundry.
Thanks.
Had a bath lately, Della?
I swear he's gonna scrap my backbone off of that thing. Not so hard. Too much dirt. That's not dirt, China. That's trail dust. That's 3 months of hard living.
Let him scrub you up, Sheb. Ladies like a nice rosy gloated skin. Makes them think there's red-hot blood coursing through your veins.
Can I help you? The hell are you doing? Hey, this room was paid for in cash.
Now, why don't you just simmer down there, Thirsty? Now, what's going on here is I'm sitting up house right there. That there's my bed. And my friend Bailey over here, see what he's snoring.
No, I wasn't asking you about your sleeping arrangements. I was asking you what the hell you're doing in my room.
Hey, listen, boy. We was told to take this room now. We don't want no trouble.
I got used to this room. Ain't often a man finds a place he feels comfortable, ain't that right?
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Whoa, what you doing? You ain't supposed to be back yet.
No, I ain't.
Damn it. Now, listen to me. Let me talk to you. These boys paid for this room. I give it to them. They paid 5 times what you pay. I mean, you was gone.
You heard him, boy. Why don't you just get the hell out of here?
Let's discuss this in a more reasoned manner.
I'm tired, Ike.
I know, I see it. But with all them drovers in town, I mean, I was going to cut you in on the profits as soon as you was back. I'll even give you $1 now towards it.
Sit down. You can sit on the bed. You stay down. You can keep your money. I've had it.
Come on, Call. I'm trying to make it right.
No, it's the second time you sold my room out from under me.
Well, if that's the way you feel about it.
I wouldn't stay here tonight. Smells bad now.
Now, this is where the train station will be. Across from that, a fine new casino to welcome our new citizens.
Don't waste any time spending my money, Clay.
I don't intend to. 3 Eastern banks have expressed interest in opening offices here, so that'll bring in investment firms, lawyers.
What about a little shack for me? A little place with 4 white columns and a long garden walk lined with petunias.
Certainly, Willis. We'll put it right next to my considerably larger shack. Actually, we'll put it right next to the station house, over which will be written, in Curtis Wells at Requiem, Clay Mosby, Savior. Now, the station house, that will be larger than, well, let me put it in terms you'll understand, large enough to house 5,000 head of your cattle.
In terms I can understand. I like that. Thank you. You and the boys getting everything you need?
Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Logan.
Because Mr. Mosby here has generously opened the doors of his metropolis for your pleasure. And he wants you to drink it all up.
Oh, Mr. Logan, sir, the boys was wondering if the women was for free?
I don't.
Of course they are. This is my town now, too.
Well, not exactly.
The women are on the house.
Well, if that just don't beat all. Hey, Shep, come on. Smoking's for free.
He's a good man. Been my head drover for 10 years. Okay. Think of tonight as an investment in our partnership. Northwest Pacific have rerouted here because of me, and you are showing your gratitude by giving my boys a nice night out.
Isn't that worth it?
I need to sleep here tonight.
No chance in hell. Jail's gonna be full up tonight. You best get yourself a nice soft gully to lie in. Don't want you starting any trouble.
What are you setting charges at?
Depends on the charge.
Well, charge me. I'll pay the fine.
Can't put a man in jail for doing nothing. It's against the law.
There you go.
Still ain't gonna put you in jail.
And you're paying for that window.
Oh, come on, Deke. It wasn't a personal thing. We were inside his room. I mean, you would have done the...
Leave off, Bailey.
Whoa. Why don't we go get us some women?
I will not stand to be treated like that. Oh, now. You know, I think I need my gun fixed.
Ain't nothing matter with your gun.
That is why I want that little gunsmith to have a look at it. You see my meaning?
I'm closed.
Appreciate you letting us in.
Make it quick, 'cause I'm in the middle of something.
Pretty macabre, don't you think? Coffins on the one hand, guns on the other.
Yeah, well, I don't think about it much anymore. What can I do for you?
Well, you know, I heard of your prowess with Remington. And I think my Remington needs a little work. This seems to be pitched between every bullet. Why aren't you out there kicking up your heels with all the other girls?
'Cause I ain't in the mood to kick up my heels.
What about if you come out with me? Now, I can assure you that money just ain't no obstacle. Ain't that right, Bailey?
Deke, the man is made of money.
Well, I'm not for sale. But if you go right across the street there to Twyla's, I'm sure you'll be able to find yourself a nice girl.
Now, everything's for sale. I'm gonna show you something. Something that's almost as pretty as you. You see this watch? This watch belonged to my great-granddaddy. It's passed on down to my daddy. It's passed on down to me. My family's been in this here territory ever since your grandmother's been suckling babies. Wait a minute.
Don't grab. Just let go of my arm.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Just want a little company.
Let go.
Somebody's coming. No, that's a tragedy.
It's supposed to be closed. Doesn't the sign say closed?
Yeah, Bob. We're closed. I'm just gonna go out.
Now, all I'm saying, mister, is that there's no way that you and I come from the same stock. No, sir. No dang thing you can do about it, either.
Whiskey.
It counts like raising cattle. You see, it's all in the breeding. And I'm talking about my buddy here and myself. We're both blue bloods. Ain't that right, Bill?
That's damn right.
There ain't no such thing as blue blood. It's red.
Listen, Mr. Fancy Pants. I'm just gonna go cash in my chips and pretend you're just an annoying, hairy fly buzzing in my ear, huh?
Hang on. Don't you ever turn your back on me.
He didn't pull his gun. The guy got shot. He didn't.
The man was going for his gun as clear as day. Isn't that right, Clay?
Yes. He went for his gun. I could see the whole thing from here. How about a round on the house, Take care of this, will you? And for God's sake, get rid of this body.
And then what you gonna do that for? I had him.
No, you didn't. Stupid boy.
Austin! Austin, I gotta talk to you.
Get in line with the rest of them.
Some men have been coming in the store and they've been bothering me. Well, you gotta keep them in line. They think they can just come in and take what they want when they want.
Who are the men?
Well, one of their names was Deke. He's one of those rich boys.
Wait a minute. I can't do nothing about him.
Why not?
Because Deke Logan is Willis Logan's son. And Willis Logan and Clay Mosby are fresh minute partners.
Well, I don't care who any of them are. You gotta make them understand who the law is. I need your help.
I got a few other things to think about than some schoolboys coming in and pulling on your braids.
The man shot him because his blood weren't blue and he didn't draw his gun.
Unbob, slow down. I don't understand.
I can't slow down. I gotta get the wagon.
You look like hell.
I need a place to sleep. You got any room up in your place?
I don't recall a sign above my place saying boarding house. Why is everyone walking all over my face today?
Not walking on your face. Just asking a question.
No, I do not have a room for you.
Suit yourself. That looks like it's got a nasty kick to it.
I designed it myself.
Revolver would do better. It's a single shot, take too long to reload.
It's a 3-03. Power of a rifle, convenience of a pistol.
Kind of bulky. Awkward to handle?
Thanks for the advice, Call.
Willis, anyone with eyes in his head could see that you shot the man before he even had a chance to draw.
I'm sorry, Clay, but when it comes to my
Look, when you're in my town, you'll comport yourself according to my rules.
Come on now, Clay. We need each other's goodwill. Or
what?
Or your metropolis will continue to be just a pissing stop for the stagecoach.
We have a great opportunity here.
I'm aware of that.
Well then, let's not jeopardize that.
I've been wanting to make it up to you. Just a piece of bad timing, that's all. You come back early. But I found you a real nice place. Now, I know you're gonna like it down here. Well, this one's got the best view. Now, I know it ain't much, but it's only temporary. That corner's got your name on it. I don't think so. I owe you, Call. And I intend to see you right.
I've been looking for you. Bailey.
I think you should move out of my way.
Oh, no. See, I don't think that's a good idea.
Come on, Deke. I thought we was going.
You just shut it. I got some business with this here man.
He's a little hot-headed right now. Don't pay him no mind.
I'm a little hot-headed. Don't pay me no mind. You are an important man. Now, I'm sure you got all kinds of important things to think about. Ain't that right, Bailey?
I guess.
You know what I think? You look to me like you need a job. So I'll tell you what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you one. So you come on down to my barn, and y'all clean it out. You got your own shovel. You want me to lend you one?
I ain't looking for a job.
Well, I'm gonna have to insist.
You know, I don't see your father anywhere hereabouts. You sure you want to start something? You'd be best off if you didn't come looking for me again.
Just take it easy, Deke.
Why don't you boys go home?
Sit down.
Somebody walked into the ambrosia, shot somebody else. He didn't have no blue blood. Most people don't. Most people has red. But sometimes, if you have enough money, your blood's a different color. And you get to make all the rules.
Mm-hmm. That's the way of the world.
What? How much money you need to make your blood turn blue?
Lots and lots. More money than you and I have. Now, Mr. Mosby, Mr. Logan, well... Unbob, it's all right. You don't have to think about it so hard. What do you think I should name this short-barreled single shot?
Jane.
Why?
Well, my grandmother, she wasn't very tall. So that's like being short-barreled. And Grandpa said she was only good for one thing. Well, you know, cooking beans.
I'll think about it. Right now, I'm gonna see if this thing fires right.
You can go out back?
I'm gonna go for a ride. Blow a few tin cans to hell.
I'm going over to Twyla's.
That's all you've been talking about since you got here, so why don't you just take off and go?
Well, you coming?
Yeah, I'm gonna come, but it's gonna get cleaned up first. Why don't you just go on and pick me up a good one, all right?
All right. Take it easy.
Yeah, so pretty.
I'm not playing.
Neither am I. Don't make me cut you.
Don't you come any closer.
Come on now. You don't want to shoot me?
Oh, I can and I will. You take one more step and you're a dead man.
Mattie?
Oh. Carl,
It's me.
what are you doing sitting here?
It's quiet. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Mattie. Oh my God. What happened to you?
I told him to stop, but he wouldn't listen, and he was on top of me, and I told him to stop, but Deke just kept on coming.
Slow down, Mattie.
I killed a man.
You killed Deke Logan. That's very complicated. Did anyone see you? At any time?
No.
And it's simple. You didn't do it. You didn't ride anywhere, you didn't see nothing, you don't know nothing.
But if I tell Mosby what happened, if I tell Mosby the Deke attacked me, it'll be fine.
Nothing is gonna stop Mosby from bringing that railroad through here. And if you tell him he's gonna sacrifice you, Mattie, don't think for a second that he won't.
Mr. Logan, you better come out here.
Who did this? His horse came back on his own. We tracked him. We found him shot dead down by the river.
I will tear this town apart piece by piece to find the man who did this.
Willis, you leave this to me. I will find your son's killer. Just give me till tomorrow.
Till tomorrow? Bailey, you brought my boy a coffin.
Found this down by the river. All the grass was kind of flattened down.
There were 2 horses.
A man's been killed. Deke Logan. He rode out of Curtis Wells last evening. He was shot in a clearing about a mile from town. Now, someone must have seen him ride out. Someone must have seen if he was alone or not. You're not listening. Young man, such standing, cut down in his prime. And surely no self-respecting community can tolerate such a thing. It is our duty to root out this killer and make an example of him. I posted a $100 reward. Significant amount of money. If your civic duty doesn't beckon, I know what a temptress the almighty dollar can be.
Got something for you. Pity. Such a young one. Apple of his daddy's eye.
Where do you want me to put him?
Whoever did this ain't gonna get no mercy.
Don't reckon so.
Big reward Mosby's offering. Well, maybe nobody saw nothing. It's possible. Maybe the whole thing will just blow over. And again, maybe not. You know Mosby, he'll have to find someone to blame. Probably someone who had some previous business with Deke. I'll take these boys back to my office and find out what they know. I'll leave you to your work.
Just a word, Mr. Call. Witnesses tell me that you and Deke Logan had an altercation last night.
Sitting on me, 3 against 1. You're a brave man.
Now, to my way of thinking, you weren't involved in his murder. But something troubles me. You got one foot in the gutter. You scrabble after every other type of employee. Now, why, with $100 reward, aren't you out there looking for his killer?
Ain't got a mind to.
Yes, but why is that? What do you know? I said, what do you know?
I heard what you said.
You'd die just to spite me, wouldn't you? Let's go. Speak. How terribly inhospitable of me. Out with it, Ike. What do you know? You got something to tell me?
I saw the dead boy go to the livery.
Was anybody with him?
I was following the girl.
What girl?
Mattie. He followed her to the livery. And then she ride out, and he ride out. Can I get my money now? Mr. Mosby?
But which one do you like better?
I told you, Unbob, I don't care. You pick.
The man picked the best coffin. But I don't know which is the best handle.
You pick. It'll be good for you to learn yourself.
Mattie won't tell me which handle is the best.
Well, this would appear to be the finer metal.
I'm using this one.
You and the boy rode out together. What happened?
What boy?
The dead one?
I never met him. I have not. It was self-defense. He attacked me.
I'm sorry, but that is not the issue here.
I didn't set out to kill him.
Nevertheless, you did. Because of Willis Logan, I now have the power to make this town into anything I choose.
He would have killed me.
That doesn't matter. Do you understand the position I'm in? I mean, do you understand?
I had no choice.
Mosby, get out here. Your time is up.
Willis, you can tell your men to calm down. I found the murderer of your son.
Where is he?
She. It's a woman.
I want her now.
Your son attacked Mattie Shaw. He tried to rape her. She killed him in self-defense.
I want her now.
I can't do that.
He was my only son, Clay.
Miss Shaw will be tried in Curtis Wells for the murder of your son, I assure you.
Let's just take the girl, Mr. Logan.
Hold the fire!
I don't like the way you do business, Clay.
I'm truly sorry you feel that way, Willis.
Is one slut worth all this?
The woman will be tried immediately. If she's found innocent, this ends here. Do we have an agreement?
And if she's guilty?
She's yours. Gentlemen, you've heard the evidence. Miss Shaw says the boy attacked her, but there were no witnesses. Yet you heard Mr. Call describe her condition upon returning. She's been accused of murder. Now, as citizens of this town, and therefore members of this jury, I ask you one question. Is she guilty?
No. She's innocent. Let her go. She's innocent.
Mattie Shaw, you're a free woman. Drinks on me.
Stay here, kill the girl. Make sure Clay Mosby sees it.
Why are you going? He don't want to talk to you.
Well, he's gonna have to. I never had a chance to explain myself.
What do you want?
I didn't come here to apologize. I came here to let you know that I didn't have a choice. He had enough, Mr. Logan. I was alone.
Are you looking for my forgiveness?
No, I want you understanding.
You didn't lose a son.
I know that, and that's something I'm gonna have to live with. But I tried to stop him, and he wouldn't listen.
Doesn't change the fact that he's dead. By your hand.
I'm sorry.
I could kill you where you stand.
I suppose you could.
Leave.
Mattie, I wondered wondering where you wandered off to after the trial.
Really? I didn't realize you were so concerned.
Don't take a step to the left or the right. Don't look around. Now, when I turn, you're gonna drop to the ground. Do as I say. Well, Miss Shaw, you'll pay soon enough.
Cut him down.
Have your old room back. Fix it up for you. Real nice.
Forget it.
I know you're still sore about what happened. I tell you what, I'll give you 1 week free.
1 month free.
2 weeks.
With meals. And that room better be clean.
I don't see how you expect me to make any money.
Mattie, I need to talk to you. What Mosby did, it weren't for you. Everything he does for himself, him alone.
I'm aware of that.
I guess I didn't have to tell you.
Reason to hit you?
He ain't paid.
She weren't no good.
It takes two. You couldn't even get it up.
Sadie, that ain't no reason to hit a lady.
You ain't gonna arrest me for hitting no whore.
Yes, I am. Drunk and disorderly, assault, and generally just stinking up my street. Lock him up.
What about her? Kill her!
couldn't have happened had Mosby been around.
Come on, Sadie. Austin's just trying to impress us. Mosby ain't here. You ride high, is that it?
I got a job to do.
You sure enjoy doing it.
If this whole town went to hell, you'd just sit there laughing, wouldn't you?
Maybe.
Well, I'm not gonna let that happen. Not when I got the run of things.
This ain't your town. Not yet, anyways.
Ain't yours either.
Sorry, boy.
Don't come any closer.
Okay, now don't shoot. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Damn right you're not. Drop the gun belt. Unless you're planning on losing that pretty head of yours.
All right.
This could be some kind of trap. Just go on and shoot him, Minley.
No, let's not come to any rash conclusions here.
Look at that vest and that fancy gun he's packing. I don't trust him.
I mean you no harm. All I'm looking for is a ride.
I only do that for pay, honey. If you're willing, hop in the back. $2 will cure that itch.
Wasn't the kind of ride I had in mind. I'd settle for a lift to Curtis Wells.
That's where we're heading. You know the way?
Well, let's just say my memory's a whole lot better when I don't have one of those pointed at me.
The last man we're fool enough to trust was our driver. He picked us clean and left us high and dry.
I say we leave him. Let's keep moving.
Now, hold on. Hold on. Now, we can help each other here. I know this country. 3 women traveling alone is not exactly safe.
Rayanne is especially good when it comes to judging character. What do you think, Rayanne? Truth be told, we haven't been able to shoot a damn thing with this here gun.
Truth be told, I'm relieved to hear it. Now, if you'd be so kind as to permit me to ride along, I'd be happy to guide you to Curtis Wells.
Well, ain't this our lucky day?
We're headed up to Miss Twyla's. What's Curtis Wells like anyhow?
Oh, I'm quite certain you'll fit in just fine.
You say the whole town's owned by Some dandified son of a bitch. Twyla's all right. You know her, Mr.?
Clay Mosby, the dandified son of a bitch himself.
What can I do for you fellas?
We heard you locked up a friend of ours this morning. Jess Lyman?
You heard right.
We come by to pay his fine.
Sorry, your friend ain't going nowheres.
Inch. Look, Sheriff, Lyman got drunk in a whorehouse. That ain't no big deal. Now, we'll just pay his fine and we'll be on our way.
The hell you will. He's staying here for at least a week.
A week? Are you out of your mind?
For slapping a whore?
For irritating me.
All right, look. If you ain't gonna spring him, at least let us talk to him.
No conversations with the prisoners. You can wait till he gets out.
Well, ain't you a fine piece of work?
Lance.
Whatever you say, Sheriff.
Oh, easy on that hardtack, will you? I didn't bring along provisions for 4.
And we never counted on giving rides to no strangers.
Oh. How long you been on the road?
Must be, I don't know, 6 weeks now? Good part's being in the country. Girl gets tired of staring at the same old bedroom ceiling night after night.
You know why it is that Marianne can't speak?
She never talks about it. Some men say it's her best feature.
What about, Selena? What's her story?
She talks.
Clearly she talks. What I mean is...
She's been a royal pain since we left Kansas City. Begged us to take her to Twyla's. She was picking up men on street corners when we found her. Probably should have left her there.
What's she want off to, anyway? Night's coming on. You ought to stick closer to camp. Selena? Selena! Get up. Selena's gone. I believe you have something in mind. Robbery, horse theft. You're lucky I don't shoot you right here now.
What's stopping you?
Very little. Where's the other horse?
It's through me a couple miles back.
Why the hell did you do this?
I hungry, that's all. I was looking for a chunk of bread in your saddlebags, and I found all that money. I guess I figured a gentleman like you would have plenty more where that came from.
Is this something personal, or you just treat all men like dirt?
We was run off our farm by a fat cat landlord, just like you. His men shot my daddy in the back. The way I see it, you're all cut from the same shiny cloth.
Now where you going?
I'm just going, that's all.
Don't be a fool. You're coming back with the others.
I can't come back there.
You stay out here, and you'll die.
If I go back there, Min Lee's gonna kill me.
Get on the horse.
Sheriff! Sheriff! Hold on a moment. I don't know what's going on with this town. Mosby not around, everything goes to hell.
What is it now? Somebody spit on the street?
Well, the handle's broken on the pump in the square.
We'll get it fixed.
Repair a town property? No, that's not the mayor's job. I'd have to ask the taxpayers for money.
Isn't that what mayors do?
But in order to get the money, I'd have to call a town meeting, ask for a vote, and collect the money. It could take weeks. Mosby, just tell the blacksmith to fix it.
All right, I'll see to it.
He won't listen to you. He only listens to Mosby.
You owe me for the ride. Now you owe me for the horse.
I'm sorry.
Oh, is that it? Is that all you're gonna say, you stupid kid? We dragged your sorry ass all the way from Kansas City. Now you screw us over like this.
Midley! Hitch up that horse. Take turns riding the wagon.
Someone there? You hurt?
What have you done? Why'd you have to go and shoot him?
I don't like the law.
This town is coming apart a piece at a time. Another body, another day in Curtis Wells. Austin, oh my Lord. What happened?
Sure as hell could use a drink. How much longer is it gonna take for us to get there?
At this rate, about a year and a half. 2 days, maybe 3.
3 days? We're gonna be out of food tomorrow. We'll starve.
Maybe you should have thought of that before you tried to strand us with one horse.
Look, I don't know what possessed me to do it, all right?
That makes two of us, you bitch.
But I'm so tired of you two sniping at each other. I'll take a page from Ray Ann's book. At least she knows how to keep her mouth shut.
What the hell happened?
Look what you've done!
This is no time for recriminations. Now, I'll put a shoulder to it. You get up there and take the horse by the halter. Give me a hand here. Now, when I tell you, you pull. You got that?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Now!
Ah, hot damn, we're back in business.
A broken axle. Not so fast, ladies.
I just heard. He's lost a lot of blood, but he'll probably pull through.
You ain't certain?
He's a strong boy. He always was. He'll be fit as a fiddle in no time, you'll see.
There's a lot of talk about the particulars. What went on?
His keys were taken, and the man who was in jail is long gone.
Somebody should go after him.
Yeah, somebody should. Maybe you ought to get yourself some shut-eye.
I'll get around to it. You know, when he was a boy, he fell out of an apple tree, knocked himself cold. For a minute, I thought I'd lost him. And he got up like a jumping jack. I can't stand over another grave. I can't do it.
How could the axle crack with a little bump like that?
Just the saints smiling down on us, I suppose.
Guess I'm not the only one slowing us up now.
Selena, you ain't gonna fetch much of that cat house with a mouthful of bloody stubs for teeth.
Now listen! I am about 5 seconds from leaving the three of you here for the buzzers.
You wouldn't do that, would you?
Don't tempt me.
You really think you're something, don't you? Think you can treat us any old way you like just because you're so high and mighty?
And how would you have me treat a brazen, thieving little tart?
You haven't got the slightest notion of what it's like to be poor, starving, plumb out of choices.
So you've chosen the noble craft of prostitution.
What am I supposed to do instead? Clean chamber pots and wash laundry in some flea bag hotel? Swamp out spittoons? I've done all that. Believe me, Mr. Mosby, making a few dollars on my back gets to look pretty good.
Miss Selena, you may be a thief and a charlatan, but believe me, you're no whore.
What are you getting at now?
The riverbank last night. When a woman enters the old line of work, the first thing she surrenders is her modesty.
You're getting used to it. I've had it with being dirt poor. At least working in a proper cat house will give me the chance to dress like a real lady.
Well, if that's all you want, why don't you just marry some rich man? I mean, women do that all the time.
That ain't so different from what we're talking about, is it, Mr. Mosby?
Well. Hallelujah! Look!
Hello there. You folks lost?
Well, in the manner of speaking. Forgive our appearance, but I wonder if we might rest here for the evening.
You look like you could use a little Christian charity. Come on inside and I'll put on a pot of tea. Harry, we got company come to call.
Just hope Harry has a bottle someplace.
I don't often get to use my good china. More tea?
Thank you, Miss Smiles. You're very kind.
You're more than welcome. Gonna get you ladies anything else?
I don't suppose you have a shot.
The tea is delicious. Thank you.
Harry.
Well, that axle of yours is in pretty bad shape, all right.
Any chance of fixing it?
It's hard to say. If I had a spare wagon, I'd give you the loan of it. Well, I suppose we could take a ride up to the Miller place come morning. If they don't have an extra wagon, they might have an axle that we could cobble together for you.
Tomorrow suits us just fine, Mr. Smiles. Thank you kindly.
I hope we're not taking advantage of your kindness.
Oh, heavens, no. I haven't cooked up a meal for more than 2 in ever so long.
Your kindness to strangers is unparalleled, Mrs. Smiles. I haven't enjoyed this kind of hospitality since I left Virginia.
I told him all we needed was the keys.
I still don't know why he had to go and kill him. Will you shut up about that? It's easy for you to say you wasn't there. You ain't gonna swing if they catch you. Quit your belly aching. Nobody's gonna lay a finger on us. The reason I joined up with you two, because there wasn't gonna be any killing. Now we went and killed a lawman. The hell?
Son of a bitch is still alive. He saw us real good.
Then we might have ourselves a problem.
Isn't this just wonderful, Harry? A full table again. I believe we should give thanks. Oh. Would one of you ladies like to offer the blessing?
We thank thee, Lord, for the gifts we're about to receive at your hands. Amen.
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 I was raised in a Christian orphanage. My parents wanted a boy.
You're among friends now, dear. That's all that matters. Eat up now. Carrots, potatoes, collard greens, corn.
Rayanne wants to know if there's any meat.
Well, meat is the root of all evil in the world.
We don't keep meat animals. Well, we do have Esmeralda, our pig, but how could we eat her? She's such a dear thing. Had her since she was 3 weeks old. Yams?
You've quite an unusual dwelling here.
We're very proud of it. We feel it brings us closer to the earth.
Like plants. They take their nourishment from the soil, and so do we.
Cool in the summer, warm in the winter. Better than a log cabin.
I think you've made a lovely home for yourself here.
Why, thank you, dear. We take a great deal of pride in it.
Just the two of you working this whole spread? That's a lot of work.
Well, we devote our lives to simple pleasures and work in the fields. Hey, after supper, why don't you show the ladies your quilting?
Oh, my, yes. You know, I've been working on that for almost 10 months.
Is that so?
Scraps are hard to come by, though. Hard to come by.
You're a lucky man, traveling in the company of 3 lovely ladies.
Sometimes I can't believe it myself. What are you up to now?
Just come here. Look. Look at this. Piles and piles of different sized clothing, buggies, jewelry. I heard a noise outside, so I went to see what it was, and I found all this. Look.
Whoever owned these won't be needing them anymore. Let's go have a word with our gracious hosts.
Drop it!
Nice work. You missed him.
Had a little look around your barn, Harry. Very interesting keepsakes you got out there.
It's amazing the things that people leave behind.
Where are those people, Harry?
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Mankind is from the earth. We just return them there.
You son of a bitch.
Yes, I am.
Release! Go get some rope. Get some rope. Sit down, Mrs. Smiles.
It was quite remarkable, actually. The bullet lodged behind a rib, and I realized if I tunneled through the entrance wound, I wouldn't have to make an incision. Of course, I had to dig around some.
Sorry I missed it.
Sheriff, what in heaven's name are you doing? You should be in bed.
Never felt better.
Oh, I see. And what if you start bleeding again, exsanguinate?
I'm gonna kill the bastard who shot me. You hear me?
Here. It'll help the pain.
That's real smart. How are you gonna catch them when you don't even know why they did it?
I know why they did it. So they could get their buddy out of jail. That's why.
Shooting a lawman, leaving him for dead? Must have wanted him out awful bad. Mine payroll's being divvied up tomorrow.
That's right.
This bank is my personal responsibility. If anything happens to the money...
Nothing's gonna happen. I'm gonna be here all night.
My Lord, we have to stop them.
Go home, Mr. Hoskins. I'll take care of it.
No, I really should close my books.
Go home. Your books will be here in the morning.
How bad you hurt?
It's just a crease.
Can I help?
I've seen a lot of sights in my day. I have rarely come across anything quite so sickening as the likes of you.
We set a good table. Your beds were soft. We even grained your horse. I don't know what you're acting so mean about. It's not like we tried to murder you none.
Well, that was the next step, wasn't it? Wasn't it, Harry? We get to cut as well, so I'll send the sheriff to pick you up. Of course, that may take a few days.
We'll starve to death by then.
You you don't shut your mouth, I'll save you the trouble.
What in the name of God do you want?
Wells Fargo offers a standard reward. $50 for anyone who can stop a robbery from happening.
Trust you'd know that.
What happened to all your deputies?
This is personal.
Look at you. What are you trying to prove?
That people just can't walk into town and shoot me. Ain't that enough?
If you black out and they come back, they could shoot you again.
Just clear the hell out, Cole.
I can't do that now. They might see me leave. Don't want to spook them.
Ladies. How we doing?
We? What do you mean we? I'm the one who got shot.
She's fine.
Oh, well, that's a relief. I'd hardly wait for her full recovery.
Now you bring out the whiskey. Here's to getting away from them freaks.
Yeah.
She says she's glad we met each other on the road.
Me too.
Well, there's a doctor in cut as well as Dr. Cleese. He'll fix you up. With this new team and the Smiles wagon, should be there by nightfall.
Wouldn't be too sure about that, Mr. Mosby. You met our girl, Jackie?
Listen, there's no sense to this. Don't you see that? I mean, you got my money, you got the wagon, the horse. If you're gonna kill me, at least let the ladies go.
I don't see no ladies around here. You, Edith? Now you just shut up and dig.
No, you're gonna shoot me. Shoot me, I'm exhausted.
Not until that hole's deep enough for the lot of you. And then you can watch us pick off these sluts one at a time, starting with the quiet one.
Look, I don't think you realize who you're dealing with here. Now, I am the most prominent citizen of Curtis Wells, and my disappearance will not go unnoticed, and neither will theirs.
Well, they'd still have to find you first. Now, you gotta count to 3 before I start killing. 1, 2.
All right.
What the hell? Looks like she's ready to plant already. Jackie! Damn fool!
Ladies, all right?
What do we do with her?
Leave her.
I'll pack up the wagon.
You saved my neck. Guess it's just as well we brought you along.
Consider it payment for the ride.
You still owe me for the horse.
Some things in life you wish you hadn't seen. And people, how can they be so evil?
They're probably regular folks once. And sometimes you start down a path that feels like the right one. Instead, it leads you straight to hell.
Min, are you all right? Min Lee?
What is it?
Oh, my God.
What's the matter?
Stop the wagon! Stop the wagon!
Whoa, whoa! What is it? Min Lee?
But she can't be. Man, honey, she's gone. She didn't even say anything. Why didn't she say something? She'll rest better here than in a boneyard in some strange town.
I'm not much of a church-going man, but if you want to say something.
She wants you to read it.
Min Lee came from a far-off land to seek a better life. She found hardship and pain, but she also found love and friendship. She takes with her my voice. Min Lee rests with the angels now. May her spirit find peace.
Amen.
Why don't they come? I thought for sure they'd make them move before daylight.
Looks like you figured wrong.
Shut up, Call. Nobody asked you to be here.
I can't let you have all the glory.
Admit it. You're only here because you didn't think I can handle this on my own. Don't give me no bunk about a reward.
You're hurt bad, Austin. Reflexes are slow.
You being here don't change anything. Hard to believe we was once friends.
That's for damn sure.
Don't you do it. Don't you pass out on me.
Damn it. Hold it. Drop your guns. I'll blow his brains out.
Step away from the guns.
Open that safe. Nice and easy. Understand? You shot the damn banker.
Whoa, whoa. Well, here we are.
Seems to be a nice place.
Oh, I'm certain Sadie and the girls will make you comfortable. Unless, of course, you'd like to come to the Ambrosia and work for me.
Slinging beer and working for tips? No, thank you.
As you wish. Should you change your mind, my door's always open.
Mine too.
Well, welcome home, Mr. Mosby.
Sadie?
You are a sight.
I trust you've been expecting these ladies?
Well, yeah. The Anaconda miners get paid today. There'll be plenty of work for everyone.
There's been some trouble out at the standing spread. I'm gonna take some men out there, see if I can't straighten it out.
Well, no condition to be riding out far. What's the good doctor have to say about that wound?
If I listened to him, I'd still be in bed.
Sheriff Peale, you're my eyes and ears in this town. My right arm. If that bullet had killed you, well, that would have been very inconvenient for me.
Inconvenient. Well, I'll keep that in mind.
Good day, Mr. Mosby.
So it is, Selena. And don't you look fine?
So do you. Minley was right. You are a dandified son of a bitch.
How are things over at Twyla's?
Everything I hoped it would be.
Splendid. I'm glad to see you looking so content.